Hello everyone, Palador here once again, playing some Overwatch. This time we find ourselves defending on the map Hollywood, playing as one of my first loves, one of my favorite heroes, and I know I say that all the time, with practically every hero in every video, but I really mean it this time. Zenyatta is legitimately one of my favorites. He's a cool dude. So Zenyatta is classified as a support character, and he's a damn good one at that, although not for the reasons you'd necessarily expect if you're unfamiliar with him. He does have the ability to heal with his shift ability, which is Orb of Harmony. You can stick that onto a allied unit and it will heal them for 30 hit points per second. Not too shabby, but not too great either. Just a modest heal. He also has his ultimate ability, Transcending, which will make him invulnerable for 6 seconds and also heal allies in the vicinity for 100 hit points per second. It's effectively enough to mitigate the damage from all the ultimates in the game, all the big offensive ultimates from your Pharahs and Reapers and the likes. But the beauty of Zenyatta does not come from his healing. No. It is from his E ability, his Orb of Discord, his damage, basically. Not only does he hit like a truck just with his left clicks, but he is a damage enabler. You stick this Discord Orb on enemies, like I do here with a Pharah, sniping her out of midair, and it will effectively act as a debuff. It will, whoever you stick the Discord Orb on, it will make them take 50% more damage from all sources. So you're effectively cutting the health pool of enemies in half at your whim. You can pick and choose who the threats are and who you want to see die, and stick a Discord Orb on them and then watch them melt away like it's nothing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beauty of Zenyatta. So here I actually do pop my Transcendence ult. Pro tip, do not do that. Big mistake. I got trigger happy with my pinky finger and decided to save this Junkrat for some reason. I don't know. With Zenyatta, most of the time, if not all the time really, you want to save your ults either for pushing through choke points or for mitigating enemy ultimates. In this case, the enemy team has a Genji, they have a Zarya and a Pharah, so it would have been very wise to save it exclusively for when they pop theirs. And in fact, the Zarya here as well as the Lucio pops their ults, and I don't have my ult to pop, and as a result, me and the Roadhog died. So that was my mistake, and paid for it a little bit there with our lives. So if there's any comparison to be made, if you've played RPGs or MMOs, Zenyatta is basically the glass cannon of Overwatch. He has great DPS, great damage potential, and all that, but he has absolutely nothing in terms of mobility, and his health pool is just very, very, very low. You can sneeze on Zenyatta and he will die and not be able to escape the wind from said sneeze. I mean, that's how slow he is, and that's how low his hit points are. So in that case, I got caught out of position by the Genji. Was just trying to help my Roadhog there contest the point before they captured it, so it wasn't really a pointless death. I mean, there was a reason for it. So we tried and we failed to contest. The enemy team captured the point, and they're on their way now with the payload going forward. So you'll see me throughout the match just trying to maintain as best positioning as possible. The thing with Zenyatta is that he is dependent on line of sight. Whether it's with his Orbs of Harmony or his Orbs of Discord, they require that Zenyatta keeps line of sight to the target for them to stay active. So if you lose line of sight with your targets for 3 seconds, the orbs will expire and cease to work on either ally or enemy. So it's kind of imperative for Zenyatta to just be in a position where he has good vision on friendly and enemy targets, but at the same time not putting himself at huge risk for getting shot down by random fire or taken out by flankers. As Zenyatta, I do have generally a hard time with people like Tracers, Genjis, Reapers, especially Winstons. Winstons are pretty much direct counters as Zenyatta. There's almost nothing you can do to a Winston before he's able to take you out. With the other flankers, Genji, Tracer, Reaper, etc., you can definitely duel with them if you're good with landing your shots, especially your headshots. Just headshots are pretty much vital as Zenyatta because you're shooting projectiles that are slow moving at that. So it is vital that you aim for the head as much as possible. I think we got a headshot there on the Zarya, but yeah, you want to make every shot count, being that you are, shooting a slow-firing weapon. Now I see our Symmetra here in trouble, trying to help her out. We managed to take down the Tracer as well as the Junkrat, and our Symmetra lives, and I'm okay with that death because you know, my team is, aside from my ult, my team is not going to really miss my 30 health per second that my Orb of Harmony gives, generally speaking. You know, I'm not a Mercy, I'm not a Lucio. Zenyatta's healing is not the biggest difference maker in a match. It's the other things in life, you know? So I'm okay with certain deaths. The important thing is just being alive to use my ult when the enemy team uses their ult. So you just have to anticipate that and plan accordingly. In this case, I'm already feeling like the ult is incoming, so I was trying to move towards my team, and sure enough it did. So I pop my ult just in the nick of time, get my team back to full health, negating the Zarya ult, negating the Genji ult. He is able to take a couple of us down, but it is far less devastating of a push than it otherwise would have been if I didn't get my Transcendence off. So, you know, I'm okay with that death as well, and I did my job. And luckily for me, the teleporter is active from our Symmetra, so we're able to get back to the front line in no time, in about 8 seconds from my death. So here, just trying to land more shots, get those headshots off, get all that big damage off, and take care of that enemy team. And see here on the Genji too, you know, I'm not too afraid to take him on because I know my teammates are at my back, and you know, with flankers, even if they're not targeting me directly, I like targeting them with my Discord orb if I see them in the horizon somewhere. Hit them with a Discord and, you know, a random shot or two, and it'll be more than enough to deter most flankers and send them packing the other way looking for a health kit or something. So you can see there the Winston trying to harass our Symmetra again, probably also was looking for me, but we're able to take him down with the help of our Roadhog there, who got the hook on and managed to save our skins. Not that Zenyatta has skins, he is a robot, but nonetheless, getting some work done. I got my ult built up once again. I'm getting it a lot faster this match because I'm just doing a good job of hitting my shots, quite frankly. I'd like to think I'm a fairly decent Zenyatta, but I don't always hit my shots with such accuracy and consistency as I did in this match in particular. You know, it varies. Depends on the time of day, depends on my mood and whatever else. I did pop my ult here. Yeah, the Winston popped his ult, and just the same, it enabled us to destroy that Junkrat tire before it was able to do any damage. However, right as I say that, right in the nick of time, the Zarya decides to come in and pop her ult and destroy our team. So whether that was a good use of my ultimate or not, you know, up in the air. I mean, if I hadn't popped it before, we probably would have all died to the Junkrat tire. So pick your poison. I think it was kind of a wash in that instance. So, as usual, trying to stay out of enemy fire, got hit by a random something, so just kind of crouching behind these crates here to heal back up. 100 out of Zenyatta's 150 base hit points are shields, so they will regenerate if he's not taking damage. I do have 175 hit points right now, thanks to our Symmetra, who can gift 25 extra hit points in shields to her allies. She's been doing a good job of keeping me buffed up. That's why Zenyatta and Symmetra makes for a pretty good team, giving that it's just as well at Torbjorns. They're good people to have on your team if you're playing in Zenyatta. Just give you that extra survivability. So there, I was just trying to halt the push once again. Not necessarily a pointless death, just trying to get in there. But unfortunately, our tank was dead, and there wasn't much in the way between their damage dealers and my skinny robot behind. So I was taken down with ease by the enemy team. They got their push in, they got the checkpoint, and they have a minute and 45 left to get something done. So been a pretty even matchup for both teams, I think, so far. Been a pretty good matchup. You know, we've been putting up a fight, but just as well, so have they. So at this juncture, I'm just standing in the back line, doing my best to maintain line of sight with everyone, allies and enemies alike, but making sure to stay out of the way of stray projectiles. Keeping my allies topped off and just staying nearby, anticipating the incoming ult from the Zarya, no doubt. Making sure I stay close with my ult at the ready. So, and sure enough, the Zarya does pop her ult. I pop mine, get all my teammates back to full health. We see a Junkrat tire come in. We see the Winston go ape and go crazy on our teammates. But for the most part, that was a resounding success. Quite frankly, with my single ultimate usage, we basically negated 3 of their ultimates, and we only lost, I think, 1 person in that entire skirmish, and while they lost their entire team. So pretty much squashed that push without a problem thanks to Transcendence, and that's where Zenyatta can shine. Unlike a Mercy, again, I'm okay with dying for good causes sometimes too, because unlike a Mercy where you really want to hold on to your life and, you know, stay alive for that big burst heal or stay alive for that big 4-man res or something, with Zenyatta, you know, it's all about dealing your damage, nailing priority targets with your Discord Orb, and then popping your ultimate when necessary. And that's what I do. So if I die in the process of doing that, you know, that's okay. Oh, that being said and done, we're able to fend off the enemy team, secure that victory, and go on to the next round feeling good about ourselves. I think we secured play of the game here. You can see my pretty sweet highlight intro with apparently a lifesaver play of the game. Wasn't too special, this one. I mean, I don't know. I suppose if you look at it technically, I might have saved, you know, a couple lives there with a Reinhardt and his charge impending. So, hey. Not the fanciest play of the game, 1-kill play of the game, but hey, it was something. Got on the commendation screen there, you can actually see I got almost 10,000 healing and 4,600 Transcendence healing. That's actually well above my averages. I mean, you can see right there on the screen, 10,000 healing. My career average was only 3,600 at the time of this video, so well above my average doing there. But I will take it. It was a good round, it was a fun round, fun matchup. Very balanced and back and forth, so hey. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Leave me comments and all that good stuff if you want. And if you don't want to, well then don't. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Ciao for now.